decent people reject and repudiate racism. This is a factual statement that should surprise no one. The yearly recorded data on unarmed Americans who were killed in police shootings, which was notably cataloged by the Washington Post, does not support the allegation that American law enforcement is systemically racist, rooted in white supremacy, or genocidal in its conduct. These intentionally destructive ideologies are manifesting all around us in the form of cultural desecration. So, as I said when I began, I am going to ask you 3 questions that we need to reckon with this year. My first question is, how did we get here? We got here because no one in any position of influence fights back. No one speaks for middle-class families. No one speaks for American workers. No one calls out the cultural and spiritual rot that has gripped our society. For decades, the establishment wings of both parties have abandoned and betrayed ordinary Americans. The extreme left has usurped the Democratic Party to such an extent that centrist Democrats are no longer welcome. This is especially true in Vermont. So, to fight back against the extreme left, we need Republicans in office that have backbones of steel. Vermonters are tired, sick and tired of holding their noses and voting for Republican candidates that have supported Bernie Sanders, oppose the Second Amendment, proudly support abortion right up to the date of delivery, and push for mass mail-in voting without any checks to ensure election integrity. This brings me to my second question. Do you want real change in Vermont? The loudest voices from our party pride their lack of conviction. They place great virtue in belonging to the center. But let's be real here. What does belonging to the center really mean? It means staying as inoffensive as possible to the extreme left and ultimately giving in to the irrational demands that they put forward and standing by, watching as Vermont continues to sink. Now, my third and final question. Who are we fighting for? The American dream in Vermont does not need to die with your generation. We have a clear choice before us. A clear choice between the prison guards of the past, those that have presided over the decline and fall of Vermont on the one hand, and on the other hand, those of us that stand for a brave, bold, and brand new vision of prosperity for all Vermonters. I ask for your vote on August 11th to be the Republican nominee for Vermont's next Lieutenant Governor so that I can defeat the progressive Democrat in the general election. Thank you very much.